Some pretty unfortunate news for SMCI once again. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions, and let's talk about it. So I actually opened up a short position on SMCI right before the market closed. The reason why was that SMCI was supposed to get removed from the NASDAQ 100 today. SMCI has been going through a lot of negative news, and as you guys have seen, based off of the day chart, going from highs of 122 all the way to lows of $17 per share. It's been a strong descending pattern and even got a delisting notice from NASDAQ, meaning that if it didn't meet its requirements, that it would completely get removed from the NASDAQ index. With that being said, I did make $10,631.34, and I closed out my entire trade. Now, did I make all of this just shorting SMCI? No. Originally, it ended up selling off, and then as it began to recover and curl back over, I added more to my short position. As it came back and approached previous lows, I then covered my short, playing it safe. It ended up selling off even more. It then found its support, and I took the risk to then go long. I then bought into the dip and then made money as it recovered and then locked in profits, walking away with 10.6K. You might be like, wow, Ricky, that was a really good trade. How did you do it? Well, again, not every trade I take is super good. This is a perfect example. At one point, I was up over like $4,000 on Tesla. Dude, it pissed me off today. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I love sharing both sides with you guys, and I hope that you can see that. I'm down about $6,000 on this position, and obviously, I shorted it. As Tesla became overbought, I opened up short. It pulled on back. I was doing just fine. I reduced it. It began to show signs of a reversal. It went back up to retest. I added more to my short, and then it continued to move up. Cut losses. I thought we got confirmation, entered short, moved back up, cut losses. And it's just been this fight against Tesla. And trust me, I know what the comments are going to be like. Never bet against Elon. Okay. I understand that the market sentiment right now for Tesla is bullish. I saw an opportunity where I thought Tesla was incredibly overbought. I see a lot of pullback potential. I know Tesla for a fact is eventually going to pull back, and I've made a ton of money betting against Elon. I love Elon. This has nothing to do with it. This is about a stock that is overhyped up and has overreacted. Everyone's made a ton of money shorting Tesla for the past 2 to 3 years. It's really been the past 37 days that Tesla has been on this bull run. And I respect that. Direction was against me. I should have picked up on that. And if I did choose to short it, I should have simply given it less size. But I wanted to show you that not every trade I took today was successful. This one cost me about $6,000. But of course, because of what I was able to make off of SMCI, I was still able to make a little bit over $4,000 in the green, ending my Friday on a green note. And if you guys didn't see the news, Supermicro hits Evercore to raise capital. So this was why allegedly SMCI ended up selling off during the extended hours. So we saw a dramatic sell-off, and it was because it was reported that they reached out to Evercore as an independent banking advisory firm to help the company raise capital, according to a report by Bloomberg. Remember, Supermicro is partners or works very closely with NVIDIA, but it looks like Supermicro is struggling. And they also have only until February 25th. So what is that? Pretty much 2 months from now to meet NASDAQ requirements with the extension that NASDAQ has given them to be able to file their annual report and their 10K. So it's very important and very crucial that for the next 2 months, SMCI stays afloat. But again, it just isn't much of a surprise that it's been selling off because, again, that's been the market sentiment. It's been more bearish than it has been bullish. That's the sentiment and market direction for SMCI. And just like I was working very well with that, right? I called it out. When SMCI ripped up, I was like, hey, this is a strong descending pattern, lower highs, lower lows. We can't be surprised if it peaks and then begins to curl back over down to lows of $19 per share. Direction's in my favor to short SMCI. Direction was not in my favor to short Tesla. And again, I love using myself as an example so you don't have to use yourself. I really hope that you can learn from my mistake so you don't have to cost yourself an unfortunate dollar amount making the same mistake that I did. So again, I do trade live every single morning, and just like you saw, I share all of my good trades and all of my bad trades. During these live sessions, you see every trade I take, every good trade, every bad trade, but most importantly, you hear my thought process behind that trade. You might be asking, well, how much does this cost? $1 a day with the current sale we have going on. That's what it breaks down to. So again, it's a one-time payment, lifetime access. If you want to sign up for that sale, $1 a day, second link in the description down below. You can sign up and watch me trade live as soon as Monday when the market opens. But you need to make sure you join now before the sale is over. I appreciate your time. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.